Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, and we're going to be carrying on with the Warg King series today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I really hope you enjoyed the first episode as much as I did. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to delving more into it. We have got a couple of new core tiers made by the guys in the Discord server. Remember, if you want to join in with this series and help create characters and lore for it, then you need to join the Discord series to do so, unlike with the Vhagar series. Right, so we have, let's see who we can find. Aemond Sunglass, who is an Andal. It's one of the first Andals into Westeros. I'm not sure how he's ended up here. He's a bit of an adventurer who's just been exploring, but he does have green dreams, which is unusual for the Andals. But he has somehow made his way to Westeros and then made his way to the Warg King, where he can maybe learn more about these green dreams. He's a really good diplomat, which is what we needed. So thank you for him being created by CK2 AGOT in the Discord server. Right, and then we have, who else was new? Garrett Forrester, who is going to be the founder of House Forrester. So like when I did it with House Mormont, someone has obviously copied that idea and they've done that for House Forrester, which is awesome. So we're going to have a Forrester. He's strong, a giant, a formidable fighter, and he's obviously got green sight as well, like most of the court here have. Who else was new? I'm sure there was 4. Let's have a look. Definitely, Jerome Snow, who is the bastard son of the Lord Bolton. And Lord Bolton killed his mother, so he has fled. He absolutely hates Lord Bolton, but unfortunately has inherited a lot of Bolton traits. So we do need to watch out for him. We could find some useful things for him to do, and I'm sure we can put him to use, but we do need to watch out for him. And there should be one more. Yes, Yvonne Greyjoy, who we don't like very much, as you can see, because he's a Greyjoy, but he does have a green sight, and this is why when the Ironborn were raiding the Stony Shore, Flint's Fingers, and then the Stony Shore, they found out about his strange abilities where this whale was following the ships, and they see that he could warg this whale, so they threw him overboard as a sacrifice to the drowned gods, because that is mainland old gods. But thankfully his whale managed to save him, and he was washed up near the Warg King's lands and then taken in, as he is a warg. He's a giant, a formidable fighter. He's just very Ironborn, basically, brawny, a berserker, has a whale, and then he has learnt to also warg a wolf, well, a dire wolf. So yeah, let's get straight into it. If I remember rightly, at the end of the last episode, yes, we are at war with House Stark. We was helping defend the northern clans, but we did get a bit of a crushing defeat because we got caught in between a Stark and, was it an Umber army at the same time? It was something like that. I know we ended up getting sandwiched in the middle, so it was not good, really, to be honest. Let's put our son on one flank, and we'll go with a giant on the other flank. That's a good point, actually. Some of those new people will make for better commanders, I'm sure, than what we already have. Lord John the Just isn't the greatest commander. We'll go with Jared Forrester instead, because we still need to learn a bit more about this Greyjoy before we start putting him in charge of things. We need a designated regent. I'm not sure who to do. I think I might go with, yeah, we'll go with the Child of the Forest as our designated regent for now. So we need to wait for this war to end, and then we can try and start pressing some claims on titles. I've made it so that we can actually join in now with claiming lands, because we couldn't before, even though Winterfell last half at the Dreadfort and the Barrenlands could, we couldn't. So I've tweaked it so that we can now press claims on some of these smaller northern lands like we should be able to. My king, since I arrived in Sea Dragon Point, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Your humble master-at-arms, Jared Mormont. Let us hope so. Awesome. So we've managed to get some more reinforcements. I have for some time now been observing the poor performance of Lord Osmond, whose failures have become a burden on the entire realm. My supporters and I ask that you remove him from his office at once and appoint me to the council in his stead. Lord John of House Reaver's Watch. So who are you not happy with? Lord Osmond. Who was Osmond? Was that us? Lord Osmond of Whitford. Are you actually better? Okay, if more people want that, we'll go with the majority. It's best to do that, try and keep people happy, can't we? We have got some lands that I need to give away, as well as we need to marry some of these people off. We need to find partners for these people. But Crownfield, we need to get you a wife so that you can start making your own house. Here you go, she'll do, just so we can marry off. It's very hard to try and get marriage packs this early on for some reason. He's our priest, we'll leave him for now. Hofer Blackwood, yep, you're married. Eamon Sunglass, let's find you a suitable bride. Let's go with you, shall we? First man, Jared Mormont, you've already got a wife, haven't you? Yes, you married our daughter, didn't you, if I remember correctly. Jared Forrester, we need to get you a wife. Let's have a look. You will do. Evan Greyjoy. Princess of Blackmont. Let's go with... Wow, they're pretty old. Ironborn. There's not many for him to marry. Let's try and see if we... This one then. Maybe she'll do. Have we got anyone else that you guys made that needs a wife still? I don't think there is. I think that's it, isn't it, for now? So... Okay, here we go. Right. That Stark army is pretty close to us. But it's going to bump into that army. So we will try and join in with that fight. We should be able to crush that Stark army, hopefully, with the help of the Mountain Hill... Well, the Hill Clansmen. I always say Mountain Clansmen instead of Hill Clansmen. The Winterfell Aranold Vacillation War has ended. Lord Clay of Anderhall lost. So the Starks have managed to press a claim on their lands, those lands up north, which is not good. Right, let's bring our men back home then. Where do we press a claim on first? The thing is, a lot of these people join forces together when you do try and press claims, so we need to be careful of that. Did we form an alliance with you? We didn't, did we? We haven't really got an alliance with anybody at the moment, which is not good. We're going to need the men to try and press these claims. We need alliances, because a lot of them will go join defensive pacts against each other. Right, what lands have we got to give away? Right, the Rills and Rillwater Crossing. I'm not bothered about dragons. Right, so let's give Rillwater Crossing to... We'll give Rillwater Crossing to Lord Mormont, wherever he is. Where are you, Jared Mormont? I know you're here somewhere. So the Mormonts can get their own land. It's going to be very different to the actual realistic lore, because it's going to be right down here rather than up Bear Island. So... Jared Mormont, I grant you the landed title of Lordship of Rillwater Crossing. Send. There we go. So House Mormont is now the lords down here. And then we've got the Rills to give away as well. Just the Lordship of the Rills. I'm not sure who we'll give that to just yet. So we'll keep hold of it for now. But we have made one High Lord. We need to get these soldiers back home so that we can... disband them, let our armies recover slightly. My king, foreign, Northlands is under attack from Oldstone. I'm not interested in what's going on down in the Riverlands. But yeah, we can let our armies just recover slightly. And then I think I might just go for Bear Island first, because it's just a nice little area, isn't it? But we could go for the Wolf's Wood. It's a big bit of land that we could get hold of there, which would be good. Right, how many men do we have? Yeah, so we need to let that recover for a moment. The Wolf's Wood, we could... press our claim on the Wolf's Wood. He has a similar amount of men, but if people join him, that's the only problem. It could end up quite bad. Oliver of Ironrath, of House Ironrath, so that's okay. Today I was approached by my son Norbert. Apparently he's concerned about my health and thinks that I'm becoming too frail and thin. If I keep eating so little, he says, I will soon no longer be able to wield a sword, pleasure a woman, or even just go out riding. Maybe I should eat a bit more. Shut up, that's none of your biz. Maybe we should eat a bit more. Lots of peasants have been moving to the country of the Rills lately. Your Master of Coin, Bart Crownfield, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county would become more prosperous. Yes, definitely then, if it's going to get us more men. Oh, my wife Catelyn is pregnant as well. That's great news. Bear Island. How many men do Bear Island have? Wow, Bear Island have more men than the Wolf's Wood. That's strange. Maybe the Wolf's Wood is at a weak point at the moment, but we still have less men, so I don't really dare attack just yet. Norbert's advice was really the motivation that I needed to get back in shape. It was hard to adjust myself to a different diet at first, but now I'm feeling much better, ready to take on whatever challenges the world may throw at me. I will have to throw out my old clothes. Okay, what about the Barrowlands? Are the Barrowlands weak enough to go against? Let's have a look. 1.8. None of these are really weak enough at the moment. Can we declare? I think I might go for the Wolfswood, but 1.54, 1.4k. We just need to let our army replenish a little bit. That's the only problem before we can start throwing our weight around and trying to claim some lands. My king, Vorin, the neck is under attack from the sisters. No, we will not get involved. I don't want to get involved. We need to let our army recover, not start replenishing it a bit more. Right, I might just go for this. A daughter was born to Prince Yorick of the Reals and Melira of Widow's Watch, named Lamella. Lamella Greenskin, okay. Hopefully she'll get green sight. And she was born stillborn. As is always the case. I hope you enjoyed the episode of House of Agar yesterday as well, guys. The latest episode, episode 3 now of Season 2. Things are getting interesting there and things are starting to get back on track. My King Vorin, Leagood Keep is under attack from the rock. I'm not coming down there. Right, should we just go for it? Should we just go for it? What's the worst that could happen, eh? What's the worst that could happen? Worst that could happen is we get absolutely slaughtered and then we have to wait God knows how long until we can make a war again. Let's just forward like a few months, a year to let stuff. My liege, my work in Pinehead seems to have come to fruition. Okay. Let's just let things recover slightly. We'll give it a couple of months. Arwen Greenskin. Yeah, I quite like that name. Why not? So we've got another daughter then. Okay. Betrothed can marry. Who's getting married? Prince Jorin of the Reals and Leona Woods Send. Ah, that's House Woods. So in the Wolfswood, if we can form an alliance with him, yes, we can. Ah, it was down here in Winterfell as well, so hopefully he'll join us in the battle for the Wolfswood. This is an area of the Wolfswood as well, so we do want to try and get a hold of that. Yes, it is in everyone's concern, but yeah, if he joins an alliance with us, we can get him to help us. How many men does he lead? 19! Yeah, he's not going to be much help at all, is he then, if he's only got 19 men? We gained a bit of gold. A little bit of time passed by. Has our army replenished a bit more? No. It can replenish a lot more than that, look, because... Is it because the lords maybe don't like us? No, they've got decent opinions of us. Let's send a little gift. It's only 15 coins to improve the relations. Maybe then they'll send a few more men. You as well. We own that land anyway. What about you on the Stony Shore? Well, you really like us, so there's no point. And I'm guessing Lord Mormont, yeah, he absolutely loves us, so... That has given us more men, though. No, I'm not getting involved. That has given us more men than him. So we're just going to go for it. Declare war. Let's press all claims on the Wolfswood. We'll call in our allies when they're 18 men. Not that it's going to make much difference. And then we'll call in our own men. If we can get them all, where are they going to be able to get to quickest to... Yeah, let's just meet up here in Blackpool. That'll be the quickest way. We don't want to... Yeah, most of their men are... Oh, no. Disband. I'll disband that unit of troops. And the rest of you, meet up on the Stony Shore, please. Got to watch out for those 1,400 men. We do not want to get into a battle with those. They're getting involved as well, which is good. They're going to come to our aid with his 18 men. Every little helps, I suppose. We need to be able to call these men up at Sea Dragon Point at some point. We haven't got any ships to be able to dock them on ships quickly either. Have we got any ships anywhere? Do we have any ships at all? I don't think we do we? No, I didn't think we would have. Right, so this isn't good. Maybe if we go on the defensive a little bit, let them maybe attack Sea Dragon Point. Should we send our family into hiding? We probably should, I don't know. Let's send for a Maester. We need a Maester from the Citadel. Hopefully our men will join up soon. My king, the Maester we sent from the Citadel, has arrived in Sea Dragon Point. A first man by the name of Dickon. Let us hope he is loyal and wise. Okay, yeah, he's got okay traits. His learning isn't the best, though. I thought his learning would be better than that, to be honest. Right, so they've gone straight for Sea Dragon Point. Okay. The castle is impregnable. Send my family into hiding. I cannot risk them being caught. So, yeah, we'll do that. Red King Jerome Snow. Red King Jerome Snow? Is he become king? No. His father's the Red King. So what? Red Prince, maybe? Oh. How old is he? 29. We've already married our daughter off, haven't we? I was thinking we could have married him to our daughter for a claim on the Dreadfort. Our other daughter's too young still, though, which is a shame. She's only just been born and you're married off, so yeah, we're just going to have to marry him to somebody else for now. If it was someone in our lands, though, that would be good. Jerome Snow. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for you, Jerome. There's not really anyone other than that Maester or a Calf woman. All the way from Calf, that's just silly. Let's go with a Maester then, why not? Just to get you a wife, keep you happy. Right, our men are forming up. Maybe if we attack and then call up the defenders at the same time, that could maybe work. Let's get ourselves leading the flank over here, and I'm sure we've got a better commander than that. Yeah, we'll go with Jared Forrester. Right. We've got 1,000 men, and the rest are at home. Should we try and tempt them out? If we maybe go up here to the Wolfswood, we might be able to tempt them out and then call in our main force. That could work, maybe. Or should we just go straight for the attack? We are slightly outnumbered, but then we can call in the reinforcements when we get there. Oh no, at the age of 17, your daughter Marine Greenskin has died of severe stress. Well, that's not good before giving him... Oh no, they did have a child. They had a child before... They died, cast moment, but that's still not good. Our daughter has died already from severe stress. She's 17. What was she? She had amazing traits as well. Never mind. There's our first main casualty. Do you know what? I'm just going to go straight up to Sea Dragon Point. They may have more men, but then we can call up the rest of our reinforcements once we get there. Another 600 men, and we should have enough to win the battle. I hope. That's the plan. We do have all our beasts, which should make a difference. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But, right. When are we going to arrive? On the 9th of the 7th moon. Okay, so still a few days away. We're nearly there, so... Let's wait and... Call up our men now. There we go. Oh, wow, that's going to be a very close battle. A very close call. We've got better commanders. We should be alright. We've got better commanders. We have tidings from Sea Dragon Point where Hofer and Hugo met as enemies in a duel. They fought each other fiercely, but Hofer prevailed in the end, forcing Hugo to yield and handle him over to you as a prisoner. Well played, Hofer Blackwood, and you will get your lands back in the Wolfswood when this is all over. Oh no, it looks like they're going to win. It's very close, but they might just snap. Oh, I don't know. This is such a close battle. This is such a close battle. You were separated from your men in the chaos of battle and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you see across the field, you try to rejoin your forces. You see Mark break through the enemy ranks. Okay. Prepare to die, scum. That's right, coward. Run back to Deepwood. I'm starting to think Vun might fancy me. What? Vun's a male. Isn't he? She? Do I really want to visit a giant's chamber? That's quite funny. He's the Warg King. Vun must be a thief. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. It's not appropriate. Make a move. I always thought Vun was male. Let's make a move. Why not? That'd be quite funny. Vun screamed and made a fuss in front of the guards. Women. So Vun is a woman and now he's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. Wow, we just managed to win that somehow. It looked like we were in for the loss there, but we did manage to just about win somehow. Right, let's march our men straight onto Deepwood Mott then and try and get it under siege. Wow, he's got an extra 7 men! We've got 25 men now from House Woods. Perfect. That'll win us the war. That'll win us the Wolfswood. At least they're retreating, so if we get on Deepwood Mott and siege Deepwood Mott, Have we got any more reinforcements? No. We have got money, but not enough probably to hire any mercenaries unless we take a loan. But I don't really want to take a loan out if I can help it. I don't think you really would be interacting with the banks back in this time era. It's a lot more barbaric, isn't it? And so, right, yeah, let's siege this. Where are they going? He's going to go and attack those poor 26 men. I'm not going to assault the siege. No, we shall not get involved. I'm just glad that nobody came to the Wolfswood's aid, which they could have done. But once we get this, I will allow the Glovers to keep their land, obviously. Oh, son was born to Aemon Sunglass. Perfect. Yeah, I will allow them to keep their lands, but that's a point, actually. We need to go and... Where is... Oh, there you are. Can you go fabricate claims on Flint's Finger? Because they could probably be an easy place to take care of. Right, they've sieged our capital already, but yeah, they lost a lot of men by doing so. They've just sacrificed a lot of their army. We'll go for the long game instead and siege it without losing the men. But yeah, I will be giving this land back to the Blackwoods, and Iron Wrath will be going to House Forrester. And I don't know which one I'll give Blackwood yet. Wolfswood would be better, wouldn't it, really? But we could give them Acorn's Grove or King's Grove. We'll see. Maybe King's Grove. Maybe that's why it's called the King's Grove. For some time now, my daughter Princess Owen has been overcome with fatigue. Call for the physician at once. Try and hopefully sort her out, make her feel better. My king, we've taken Deepwood, but Wolf King Edric Glover is not here. There's no one of value here. Okay, but we've sieged it, so that's the main thing. Let's go for the next siege. If we fully siege his homeland, hopefully not lose too many men. That's the thing I'm worried about. Don't really want to meet them in the field. Oh, great. My daughter died of pneumonia. Our daughter was born to Prince Yorick of the Rules and Malera of Widow's Watch, named Laurel Greenskin. We're only having females born at the moment, I've noticed. Right, what's this final siege? 180 defenders, so we'll just siege it as normal. My king, your son, Prince Joran, is responding very well to my tuition. Maester Dickon. Awesome. He's gained 2 stewardship. That's good. So we've almost... There we go. We've now sieged all of Deepwood Mott. Let's go for Acorn's Grove and cut him off from his home. Doesn't look like he's going to even go for... Let's stay here instead. We get the advantage. No, we're not getting involved. He's going to come and try and retake Deepwood Mott. Hopefully, with the advantage we've got, we can crush him in battle. And then he's not really going to be able to threaten us once we knock his army down a little bit. And we've got our 17 men from the Wolfswood coming to reinforce us. Hopefully, they're ferocious fighters and make a huge difference. Give them gold for now. Keep them happy. Yes, 17 men. Oh, that's pumped those numbers right up. Come on, we can win this battle. Yes, easy. I say we should definitely win that battle. We've got the crossing advantage. Awesome, that's crushed that army now. So now let's go for Acorn's Grove and get that under siege. We'll go for the long game, but we will take this land. We will allow Lord Glover to keep his lands as well. We don't have enough men to siege Acorn's Grove, so we'll go to King's Grove, and then at least then we can cut off the Glovers from coming back to Deepwood Mott. They're only going to be able to get there by going the long way around. We could go to Ironwrath and take them out. That might win us the war, to be honest, because we do own their capital. We'll see when we get to King's Grove, see if it's an easy siege, because they can't get round us anyway without going through Winterfell land. Bandits have raided the siege camps outside Tumbleton Tower, killing many of the besieging soldiers. Sir Lord Ramsay and his 20 good men. A son was born to Bart Crownfield and Ariane, named Robin Crownfield. Okay, awesome. Yeah, he's going to go up and round, isn't he? So we'll assault quickly. We'll lose a couple of men doing so. Damn it, we lost the siege by doing so. Let's return quickly to Deepwood Mott, because it looks like that's where he's going. I shouldn't have done that assault, really. We'll just keep them away from his lands. Little game of moving your armies around. Lord Jeremorman has been a Leo. Yeah, wants some land. I've already gave him land. Arrange a reward. Yeah, we'll give him 10 gold for now. Right, let's go back to King's Grove. I should have got that under siege first and then just went and attacked Deepwood. Just lost a lot of men now because of that. It was a very silly move. Let's just siege this quickly. He's going to march on us. Okay. We haven't got any advantages, but we do have 150, well, 160 more men, so a forester has arrived at court. Okay. I'm not bothered about dragons. I keep saying I'm not bothered, and it still insists on telling me about dragons. Can we get this siege out of the way before they arrive? No, but it doesn't matter. We've managed to win anyway. I don't care about dragons. Not in this playthrough anyway. The dragons are for House Vakar, not for House Greenskin. Awesome, we won that battle. Right, finish this siege and we've won 98%. And the Wolfswood will belong to the Warg King and the Children of the Forest once again, as it should. The Giants and the Children of the Forest can move back eastwards into the Wolfswood, enforce demands, and we'll have a lot of land for all our wolves as well, which is good. Okay. We have successfully seized the lordship of King's Grove after defeating Wolf King Edric Glover of the Wolfwood. Shall his territory be attached to the personal domains of Sea Dragon Point, or shall Lord Ramsley Bowl be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? Lord Ramsay can swear fealty to me. I will take it for myself. That will make people happy, but it will upset people because I've usurped their vassal. Lucian gets a strong claim on the lordship of King's Grove. I'll take it myself. Lord Ramsay will swear fealty to me. I'll take it for myself, and then I can hand out titles to who I please then, can't I? Okay, so where did House... Oh, okay, House Glover disappeared. Oh well, we'll sort that out. Disband our armour. High Lordship of the Wolfswood create. Yes. There we go. Our land looks a lot better now. Right, let's... got all these lands now to give away. Right, Iron Raft. So, Court. Where is our Forester Lord? Forester, where are you? Garrod Forester. Grant landed title. Lordship of Iron Raft. There we go. Back where you belong. So he is founded now, House Forester. Right, Deepwood. Where did Lord Glover go? Let's try and find him. Glover. Lord Glover. He's just disappeared altogether. I don't know why. I might have to remake Lord Glover then, because I don't really want the Glovers to go. Maybe he's on the claimants. Edric caught it. There you are, Lord Glover. Right, I'm going to make you an important character for now, and I will bring you back so that we can give you a Deepwood mod back. Because I don't want to extinct the Glovers. I do like House Glover, but Acorn's Grove and King's Grove. We'll give King's Grove to House Blackwood. Where is Hofer Blackwood? Bethany Blackwood, where is your husband? There you are, Hofer Blackwood. Right, so Grant landed title. Lordship of King's Grove. Send. There we go. So now that belongs to House Blackwood, and then Acorn Grove. Who have we still got? Anyone who needs land? Can we give land to the Children of the Forest? Because if so, I'm going to give it to Winter. Where is Winter? Not Dale. There you are. Grant landed title. Lordship of Acorn Grove. Yes, we can actually give land to the Children of the Forest. That's perfect. So the children now have the deep woods. That's in between all the woods, so that's perfect. We just need to get that Glover Lord back here. I may have to just move him. Right, so I've managed to get him back at my court. So Grant, landed title, Castle of Deepwood Mott. Send. There we go. So he is now back in Deepwood Mott where he belongs. Obviously, he's going to hate us because we've took his lands and titles away. We'll send him a little gift to try and improve that. But I don't want House Glover to go extinct. I really like House Glover, so I definitely do not want House Glover to go anywhere if I can help it. But that looks a lot better now. Look, we've got a Child of the Forest with his own lands in the north. We've got the Blackwoods back in the Wolfswood. The Foresters now own Ironrath. The Glovers, the Warg King. And our land's looking pretty impressive now. I do need to change the name of that if I can. I'd rather have it to like the Warg lands or something different like that. Not the Rills, right, the Winterfell, the Dreadfort, the last half. Right, so that is one of the major kings in the north now gone. The last half have obviously expanded over onto Skagos, and Winterfell have took some of the mountain clans, which I do want to do, as well as Bear Island. Can we? Yes, we can take Bear Island. I might do that before. We could take some of these mountain clans as well. Well, that one there, because it's very close, the close two. before Winterfell. I think I would take Bear Island first. Maybe we can get a little bit of a navy, and probably not much of a navy, but a little bit of a navy. The Barrowlands will leave for now. They will be stronger. How many men do we now have? Now we have the Wolfswood. Only 979 at the moment. How much does Bear Island have? A lot more than us for some reason, which is worrying. But yeah, looking good now that we've got all that land. That hasn't changed any of our people, has it? No, because I still want everybody in the same roles. All our titles, yeah, are the same. Perfect. Our council. Oh, wow, look, all loyalists. Perfect. I'm so glad that Glover didn't think it. Maybe, oh, did our young daughter die, didn't she? Yeah, I was going to say, can we, let's call the court out of hiding. I was going to say, can we form a marriage with House Glover to say there's no hard feelings? Maybe we can, because we've got grandchildren, haven't we? How? Oh, for Glover, can we arrange a betrothal between you? Ah! No. What about if we actually click on my granddaughter? We have a granddaughter, green skin. Let's arrange a marriage between you, and it'd be good if we can do Lord Glover. Let's have a quick whiz through. Maybe it's because they're in hiding. We'll sort that out after they come out of hiding. Hopefully, if I unpause it, hopefully they'll come out of hiding now that they're back home. Because he doesn't need to be in hiding now. Hopefully he'll come out of hiding. And then, yeah, we'll form a marriage alliance with one of his younger children with our grandchildren, so that we can make things good again between House Glover and House Greenskin. But yes, I'm loving that land. I think we'll end this episode here, guys. A bit of a shorter one than the introduction episode, but we had expand our lands by 4 territories, and we've brought most of the Wolfswood back into our territory, which is one of the main aims for our playthrough. We want the Children of the Forest and the Giants and the true First Men to regain their lands that was theirs before, and to respect that pact. The Deep Forest should belong to the Children of the Forest, so that is why I've gave Acorn Grove to the Children of the Forest, and if we take the Wolfswood, I'll also give that to the Children of the Forest. Can we arrange a marriage? No, I don't think you actually can get married, can you? No, but we'll sort something out there. But yeah, we're looking with... I'd say the Rills, Winterfell and the Dreadfort are all as powerful as each other now. The last half of the Barrowlands are just behind still. But I do want to take Bear Island and some of the hill clansmen. I always say mountain clansmen. We'll take some of those in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, you know how much I appreciate it. If you do want to get involved, guys, don't forget to join the Discord server and tell me the characters and other things that you want making for this series. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon for my next video, whatever that is, whether it's this series or House of AGOT or whatever series you're interested in. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.